Let's talk about a skill that's becoming, well, pretty much essential these days: how to actually talk to AI. We're going to go over how to take your conversations from kind of frustrating to absolutely phenomenal. So let's just dive right in.
You know that feeling, right? You ask an AI a question, maybe for work, maybe for a personal project, and what you get back is just completely useless. It's bland, it's generic, it has no personality, and it just totally misses the mark. It's super frustrating, and trust me, you are not alone.
But what if I told you the problem isn't actually the AI? What if the real key to unlocking all that power is just learning how to ask in the right way? The amazing thing is, the solution is completely in your hands. And that key is called a prompt. Honestly, mastering the art of the prompt is like having a secret weapon for getting exactly what you want out of any of these big AI language models.
So, what exactly is a prompt? It's really simple. It's just the instruction you give to the AI. Think of it like you're starting a conversation. It's the command, the question, the task you're giving it.
And this right here, this is the most important thing to remember from this whole explainer. The quality of your input, of your prompt, is directly tied to the quality of the AI's output. It's that simple. Better prompts create way better answers.
Okay, so how do we actually build a better prompt? Well, it's not some kind of magic trick, it's really more like a recipe. So let's break down the 4 essential ingredients that are going to take your prompts from basic to brilliant.
All right, here they are. First, you're going to assign a role. Second, you clearly define the task. Third, you add some crucial context. And fourth, you specify the output format. Let's dig into how these actually work, starting with what I think is the most powerful one. This one step is an absolute game changer. Instead of just asking a question, you first tell the AI who it is. You give it a job, a persona, an identity. It seems like a small thing, but it completely changes the entire conversation.
So why does this work so well? Well, when you tell an AI to be, say, a historian, you're basically telling it which part of its massive brain to use. You can tap into specific expertise for way more accurate answers. You can control the tone and style. Do you want it to be a funny comedian or a serious business consultant? And you can make sure the language it uses is perfect for your specific audience.
And this just shows the difference perfectly. On the left, a pretty bad prompt. Explain quantum computing. You're going to get a dry, boring textbook answer. But look at the right. We start with a role. You are a science communicator like Carl Sagan. Then we add the context. It's for an intelligent high school student, and it should be awe-inspiring. The results you'll get are just night and day.
Here's another fantastic, super practical example. Write some marketing copy is just way too vague. But the prompt on the right, it's perfect. The role, you are a world-class copywriter. The task is crystal clear, write 5 headlines. And the context gives it guardrails. They have to be under 10 words and focus on finding quiet in a loud world. You're going to get 5 sharp, amazing headlines instead of some generic junk.
Okay, let's talk about our final ingredient. You can't just tell the AI what to say, you can also tell it how to present the information. Specifying the format is a superpower, especially for anyone who needs structured, usable data.
And you can ask for almost anything you can think of. Need data for an app? Ask for it in JSON format. Writing a blog post? Ask for Markdown so you get all your headers and lists ready to go. You can even just ask for the HTML code directly. This saves so much time that you'd otherwise spend just copying and pasting and reformatting.
So the trick is just to be totally explicit. Look at this prompt. It doesn't just say, get the info. It specifies the exact output format, a JSON object, and even tells the AI what to name the keys: name, title, and company. And here is the beautiful payoff. You get this perfectly structured, clean data that's ready to be dropped right into a spreadsheet or another program. Absolutely no manual work required. That's the power of asking for the right format. Okay, so we've gone through all the key ingredients. Now let's see what happens when we put it all together. When you combine role, task, context, and format, you're not just asking a question anymore. You're basically directing a super powerful creative partner. This slide really shows the whole transformation. A simple prompt, write a poem about the moon, is fine. But the supercharged prompt on the right combines everything. We have a role, a seasoned astronomer. We have context, it's for a children's science book. And we have a defined task and format, a 3-stanza simple rhyming poem. The result you get back is going to be infinitely better.
So this is it. This is your takeaway checklist for every single time you talk to an AI. 1. Give it a job by assigning a role.
2. Be crystal clear about the task. 3. Give it the context it needs to get it right. And 4. If it helps, specify the exact format you want it in.
The quality of your conversation with AI is now completely in your hands. You've got the recipe, you have the ingredients, and you hold the key to unlocking its real power. So, the only question left is, what are you going to create?